The debate over state and federal immigration policies took center stage today in downtown Fresno.
Action News reporter Brianna Willis joins us from the live desk with the concerns advocates are sharing and the response from leaders at the center of those decisions. Brianna?
Well, Margot Warren, a press conference today focused on the federal Laken-Riley Act and a recent call for reform to the California Values Act. Both impact the way law enforcement agencies interact with undocumented immigrants.
Immigrants' rights advocates gathered under gray skies in downtown Fresno to voice concerns over policies and politics they believe unfairly target those who are undocumented.
Will cause even more immigrants who are very much good immigrants, good workers, and people that are contributing to the community. They'll be caught in that net and they could be deported.
Organizer Stan Santos says he's upset about a social media video in which Fresno County Sheriff John Zanoni and Supervisor Nathan Magzik called for reform to SB 54 last month. The state law passed in 2017 and limits cooperation between local law enforcement and federal immigration agencies. Supporters say it allows police officers and deputies to focus on public safety and building trust among all residents rather than deportation efforts. But critics argue it protects criminals who are in the country illegally.
We're just talking about being able to pick up the phone and communicate with ICE. That's all we're doing, is to say, hey, this person is in my custody, and that person still has to have been involved in criminal activity or a crime that's listed under SB 54.
Sheriff Zanoni says he's not advocating to have ICE at the jail, only to work with federal partners when needed to protect the community.
It's ensuring that people are held accountable to the highest standards of the law or the fullest extent of the law. And many of these people, when they go back out on our streets, they reoffend.
Those who gathered near O and Tulare also expressing their frustration over the Laken-Riley Act, which President Trump signed into law in January. It requires federal authorities detain immigrants who lack legal status and are accused of theft or violent crimes with the potential for deportation even before they are convicted.
Our court system has laws. They did not need the Laken-Riley Act that does away with your day in court and a chance to prove that you're innocent.
The law is named after a 22-year-old nursing student who was murdered just over a year ago by an undocumented man on the University of Georgia's campus. Some advocates say it sparks fear among communities in the Central Valley.
In every ethnic group, there's some bad apples. But you take one case and you're going to judge a whole ethnic group? That's not the American way, if you ask me.
Congressman Jim Costa appeared on ABC News Live with Kana Whitworth last month, acknowledging his stance on the legislation.
The Laken-Riley Act, it just passed here. Did you vote for it?
Yes, but, I think it was horrific, the murder that took place, but we need to do other things to, I think, protect our citizens and to make sure that they're safe. And I hope that we'll come together on a meaningful border security package.
And organizers say they want the Democrats who voted for the act to reconsider their stance. I did reach out to Costa's office today, but they declined to comment on this topic. At the live desk, Brianna Willis, ABC 30 Action News.
Hey Central California, stay up to date with all the latest news and weather. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to ABC 30 Action News.